African. I feel a little bit proud to be an African guy. We are better ever, good natural weather. Baby don't fear, let me be your favor. Wali ya mapera, entula nevinyewa. African beer, tonto enamalwa. There is no winter, akasana kaka. So you gonna feel alright. I'm gonna be so nice, so nice to you. I'm gonna be so nice, so nice to you. I'm gonna be so
Welcome, beautiful viewer. I hope you're doing well. You're welcome to the show Explore Rwenzori with your usual girl, Musaki Bridget, the TV host for this show. This right here is our beautiful valley town, Kasese town, as you can see. And right now I am standing at base camp, as you can all see. Base camp, and we're trying to explore. We want to know what is beyond the town. When you climb the hills, the slopes of Mount Rwenzori, and you take the road up, what is there? Friends, are going to explore the renowned, the most known river Nyamwamba, and through the journey we shall also see the hot springs, which is also commonly known as the Chitagata, and also we shall try to discover what activities are fun there, what can people enjoy along this road. Enjoy this exploration journey with me, and don't always to turn in for this show for many more explorations on Saturdays at 7 p.m. and on Monday at 8 p.m. in the evening. Please. already told you that the road as you're heading to Klembe, to the mountains, it is a very beautiful road. It is endowed with very many features, very many, like we've already seen most of them, the river, the mountains, and the valleys and everything. So this right here is what we call the Chitagata, the hot springs. Right about now we are at the hot springs, and we have two spots for the hot springs, this major one, and then there is another one that is down. Now what is Chitagata? Here commonly when you reach Kasese, when you say hot springs, so to look at Sungulunen, we do not speak so much English here in Kasese. So it is usually the local name for the hot springs is the Chitagata. So why is it called Chitagata? Now, as you know that Kasese is clearly for the Makonzo, but also we live with Batoro, Bachiga, Banyankole, and Chitagata is a Bantu word. But I think it's actually a general word for most languages. The Batoro call it Chitagata, the Banyankole Chitagata, Bachiga Chitagata. I think the Baganda it would mean Chibuguma, like Chitagata, something hot. So the hot springs are hot indeed, and most people usually come here. Most of the times you find the elders that are coming here to warm their bodies, as most people say that it is the, can we just say the ghetto sauna? That would not be a right statement, but something related to sauna. So most of the times they come here in the evenings, they chill. It's a very good place. It's beautiful, and one of the things that I preferred this spot over the others. This spot is very secure. When you reach here, it is so private. Your security, your privacy is respected. That is why there are no cameras. People are in the water, people are half naked, and they don't want to be seen naked. So most of the times capturing people is not something that would be accepted here, but is a very good place for people who love sauna. I think the Chitagata would be a very nice experience that you would like, because yeah, you really get out of the water very refreshed. We are going to take you through the whole situation, rather the whole environment, and then you also see what services and what activities are taking place here. Is it a fun place? Is it some place that someone can chill beside the water? What else takes place that would attract more people here? What else would you enjoy to do when you are at the Chitagata? Let's go through the place as we see what's good around here. Hanu, Ahatuli, Katiri village. Right now, we are in Katiri village. Now, the bridge, still you can see the beautiful scenery, the trees, the bridge, the stones, and what have you. Now, back in the days, as you know, there are very many minerals right up there. Climber mining was taking place. So this place became so developed because there was business taking place this side of the mountains. That is why when you come this side, you'll find infrastructures that have been here for years. They may seem a little bit dilapidated, but they've been here for very many years. And of course, we have the Bulemba division headquarters and very many features around. There are schools, there are hospitals, because people settled here and they are still there, by the way. So at the moment, we are on the mighty, the most renowned river in Kasese district. Yenuye River Nyamwamba. As you can see, Ikarira Wulu 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 Ayo. It is flowing from the Mount Rwenzori up, 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 up. Now this river, why is it the most renowned river in Kasese district? It is renowned for overflooding, that is very usual. However, we are so lucky that last year we didn't have any flooding cases. 1st May 2013, that was the very first time this river overflooded. It was in the afternoon and it rained for 6 hours non-stop. That was the beginning, the very first beginning of overflooding cases of this river. So this River Nyamwamba, it is supported up in the Rwenzori, up right there in Ulweyo, with 2 tributes. One river is called Murambuli, another one is called Nziranja. That is what most people do not understand. So usually River Mulambuli yo ikasumbwa kotevu mkeni nyanyira. If you do not get it clear in Lukonza, I'm trying to say that there are tributes up there, 2 rivers. One is called Nziranja, another is called Mulambuli. So the Nziranja river is the one that often overflows and causes the flooding that has usually happened on this river. most cases. So that is why you find that it is a very wide river. As you can all see, it is very, very stony. Now, these stones were previously not there before the flooding cases began. They just are a result of the overflowing. As you can see right there, there is the communities. Previously, there were communities here, people were staying around, there were bridges, but because of the frequent flooding that has usually happened, it has really distracted settlement around. That is why there are very many dilapidated houses across and scattered settlement. People around are scattered, and it is not like it used to be in the beginning. So eyiwulweyi esengisibireyo sikasika senda enzu yanje yekasumbuwa kutsibu iyo senda meti yusula nari nani nakanya namurambuli naye yabiri senda netolangera kuti amaitsi abiri kanya chachikala kinabinde kikame mwabandu eyikweyu omwe base camp mweyikweyu because there are two rivers overflooding up that side. The cases of flooding on this river have been so frequent, like I had earlier said, except with the exception of last year. Last year we were so blessed that we didn't have very many cases of flooding of this river. However, the very first time this river ever flooded was 1st of May 2013. In Bulamuyawa for 6 hours, it rained for 6 hours non-stop in the afternoon, and that was the very, very heavy downpour that led to the start of the overflooding cases of River Nyamamba in this district. That is why it has been so frequent. That was the beginning, and we are hopeful that with time these cases will be handled and it won't be like this. However, there is so much. There is nothing that happens without. There is always something good. You see, when they say when life gives you lemon, you make lemonade out of it. So what have people done with these stones? People always come here for stone quarrying. People have come to pick these beautiful stones, as you can all see. Beautiful stones that people use to design their homes, their hotels, and very many others. You can see across, people are washing their motorcycles. Like, there is always something happening on rivers, like you all know in an African society. So this is it for River Nyamamba, as we are sloping down to show more of the futures around River Nyamamba. Stay with me. Look at so, as an explorer, why should you consider coming to River Nyamamba? First things first, this place is so beautiful. As an explorer, I assure you, you're going to have the best shots of your lifetime. You will love pictures here. Who does not want pictures on the river? These stones, the towering slopes of Mount Rwenzori, all that. You will have very beautiful pictures. You're going to meet people from you can have conversations. You're going to meet people from the Rwenzoris. There are very many people around, not very many, but there are always people around this river. You'll meet people who will give you very many lovely stories about this place. Now, another reason why you should consider coming here, because you see, when you come from town to these slopes right up here, the fresh air just keeps on getting fresh, guys. The air you breathe right down there is not the same air we breathe here. Here you feel your lungs excited. You feel like, wow, I'm being refreshed. I mean, it is a very good place for people who love solo dates, for people who love nature, aesthetics, all that. It is very beautiful. Another importance of River Nyamwamba, I told you it has very many importances, and one of them is we generate its water is used to generate power. A kilometer away from here, there is a powerhouse down there, and this big pipe that we see, it is transporting water to the powerhouse. So River Nyamwamba is very beautiful. You can see, guys, you can tell that I'm having a time in a life. So please come, see these things for yourself. It is not propaganda. This is reality. Come and see these things. You will like it. Thank you. So thank you very much for exploring right with us here. It has been a very beautiful, interesting, successful exploration today. The peaceful valleys, the peaceful slopes of Mount Rwenzori, and the rushing River Nyamwamba. It has so beautiful. Then also, if you can remember very well, down there was the warm hot springs of Chitagata. It is a very, very, very beautiful place to be. Nyobosi, I request that Iwanatunga Katambi Akeriasa, that you explore Iwaminya. It is not important eribu no mwachikalo, but so angamenya ahali kilembe umwatauni muna wandu vanene. The very many people are hale eklembe abatese hali estagata abatese hali enyamwamba nga ikatuka haya yululwayo simuwita na history eya hando hamwikera. It is very important iwa minyerera how kabya nabikaende mbele, so that when you're asked about Rwenzori, there is so much. There are very many beautiful adventures and so much untold stories. It is very, very important iwehika hanu iwa minyerera. You get first-hand information by yourself. You know what is right here, not just on TV. As we are exploring together, make it a point to come and be part of this physically. See you next time, same time.
So nice to you. I'm gonna be so nice, so nice to you. Nakufikiria every little time that it goes. Now baby don't deny, give me the chance. African love can lift you to the sky. Say gonna feel alright. I feel nice, nice. Just when I talk to you, I can be so fine. If I get close to you, I can give you my soul, my body, my heart. Everything I got is for you. Let's go to Africa and make you my lady. I wanna be close to your nice body, and very, 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 very red and steady. Come down to Africa, we'll make you happy. I'm gonna be so nice, so nice to you. I'm gonna be so nice, so nice to you. I'm gonna be so nice, so nice to you. I'm gonna be so nice, so nice to you. Baby don't fear, let me be your feather. Wali ya mapera, entula nevinyewa. African beer, tonto enamarwa. There is no winter, akasana kaka. So you gonna feel alright. I'm gonna be so nice, so nice to you. I'm gonna be so nice, so nice to you. I'm gonna be so nice, so nice to you. I'm gonna be so nice, so nice to you. We are better ever, good natural weather. So you gonna feel alright. Wali ya mapera, entula nevinyewa. Girl gonna feel alright. There is no winter, akasana kaka. So you gonna feel alright. Let's go to Africa and make you my lady. Girl gonna feel alright.
Doran Blanc, yeah. Dream music, level. Eka mahangweo, ngasomwa tauni ngakasaro ndiendeke. Ngalangira ukalabalabo kwa rutimbe. Mwino ya nawe Doran Blanc yana masanga. Injenga lifani wau erilo kwa shitra. Nganziro muziki wawe serious ya umwirireyo. Let down music speak for you. Pasatukanya kwa momutra hira kwa level. We do it like this, level. We smash it like that, level. Kwashitra Rwenzori, abana bahumire miziki lero. Ndio kwashitra Rwenzori, basatukanya kwa momutra hira kwa level. Kwashitra Rwenzori, abana bahumire miziki lero. Kwashitra Rwenzori, basatukanya kwa momutra hira kwa level. Eriyikanya kwa likabinita ndio butuku. Baumbo muziki yake ndibasoborera. Baka otrola kuwa moyo ninanga. Make them sing and make them dance. Bakanga nae. Let down music speak for you. Basatukanya kwa momutra hira kwa level. We do it like this, level. We smash it like that, level. chitra Rwenzori Kahana umire miziki lero Ngasirwa chitra Rwenzori Abasi masatu kanya kwa mutra hira kwa levo
Rwenzori TV, your gateway to the Rwenzoris.
Jesus Cares Phones and Repairs abakasangana bagwa okwa Margarita Street banene bakugo okulya masimu okoloni kandi masimu owinendeke erumwa mogo hayimane tech now subirirawe amasimu ano bakawula yo kwa loan okwesa sente sinyo kutsebo bitwala musanje nangu mibiri ukayitungire simu esende wabikasi twabo lobolo okwa Jesus Care Phones and Repairs bawitesa simu esikalo mwa mogo hayimane tech now kandi subirirawe emogo ikabe loan tech now iyabe loan beto shosi esasimu esho ukanisisangana okwa Jesus Cares rekene nduta okwa Jesus Cares bakakola esha repair esisimu esa screens amanda eributinga esimu ikuwawo yesu bambya katokotoko esimu yawe ikuremo muzindalo letayo bakokota yeyo bawitisha hufa esha radio esha charger nebindi bidibindi kutsebu banauta une mutahula Jesus is Great Phones and Electronics yabya okwa sauri yako yabiresuba okwa Margarita Street erisamaranane basole ne famous alutambe kwa Equity Bank ninyabinde kwa kene nabo kwa 0 muka isatu chenda ni satu ikuminangoma chenda nini na 0 msanju 00 atano tanuni satu abrina muka Jesus is Cares Phones and Repairs anomo town mukasese.
We are proud of Trusted Care Junior School.
Trusted Care Junior School Kasese is the only school that is committed to providing a supportive, challenging and enriching learning environment for your child to learn, grow and realize their potentials. At Trusted Care Junior School, we pride ourselves in providing an exceptional holistic education that prepares our pupils for success both in curriculum and co-curriculum activities. With a proven and consistent track record of academic excellence at PLE since 2019. We have maintained the first position both at the district level and the entire region. We are proud with a conducive learning